Welcome, everyone, to this week's Shorty podcast episode of the What We Meant to Say podcast with Jake and Hines. Let's take a weekly look at upcoming streaming TV, video game, and film releases, and also provide some historic reference for the week ahead. Let the Shorty begin. Let's take a look back at things that happened prior to 2022 for the week of October 23rd to October 29th, brought to us by songfacts.com. October 23rd, 2002. Kanye West falls asleep at the wheel of his vehicle and crashes into an oncoming vehicle. His jaw is shattered, inspiring his song Through the Wire, which he records while his jaw is wired shut. Could you do that, Jake, do you think?
No, I can't sing with my normal voice, my normal mouth. Yeah, no, I couldn't do that.
October 23rd, 1991. Rage Against the Machine plays live for the first time, opening with, of all songs, Killing in the Name of. October 23rd, 1959. Weird Al Yankovic is born. How about that? Happy birthday to him.
Legend. Yeah. I love that guy. October 24th, 2006, Taylor Swift releases her self-titled debut album with the hit single Tim McGraw. She wrote the album during her freshman year of high school. Isn't that crazy?
Not bad. Not
so
bad.
Talented. October 24th, 1992, End of the Road by Boyz II Men ties Elvis Presley's Don't Be Cruel / Hound Dog as the longest running #1 single when it reaches its 11th week at the top. October 24th, 1987, Michael Jackson's Bad hits #1. October 25th, 2006, Forbes declares Kurt Cobain the top earning dead celebrity, beating out Elvis, John Lennon, Johnny Cash, etc., etc., etc.
That is so crazy. And I mean, because they released that album of unreleased tracks, right? Like 02, 03, Nirvana.
Like yeah.
And it went like right to #1. So
October 25th, 1993, Time Magazine's put Eddie Vedder on the cover. But Vedder never spoke to Time Magazine for any article.
No, it was just all on the grunge rage. And they never talked to any of the grunge bands.
That's a very Eddie Vedder thing to do. I love it. October 26, 2002, Jessica Simpson marries Nick Lackey, or Nick Lachey. I've always just called him Nick Lackey for fun. The marriage lasts 3 years. October 27th, 2005, New York rappers Jay-Z and Nas end their long-time feud and promote peace.
That's very, very comforting. Yeah.
Yes. October 28th, 2013, the Jonas Brothers announced their split, but they get back together in 2019. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nothing's better than the Jonas Brothers. Nah, I'm making that up. October 29th, 1996, Axl Rose announces that Slash is no longer a member of Guns N' Roses. I think he went on to do some pretty good things.
He did okay.
Yeah. October 29th, 1983. I know I put this in, Jake, just for you. Islands in the Stream, originally written by the Bee Gees and intended for Marvin Gaye to sing, goes to #1 in the U.S. as a duet between Jake's favorites, Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton.
Yeah, Dolly. Woo!
All right, let's take a look at upcoming film, TV, video game, and streaming releases for the week of October 23rd to October 29th, brought to us by our favorite, denofgeek.com. No kidding, Den of Geek is really, really good. Starting with Netflix. On October 26th, the 3rd season of Love is Blind is released. On Hulu on October 22nd, the Hair Tales series premiere. It's all about African-American hairstyles. On HBO Max on the 24th, Green Lantern, Beware My Power. It's kind of cool. It's an animated film. And I watched the trailer, and it looks actually pretty cool. October 26th, A Tree of Life, the Pittsburgh synagogue shooting. Oddly, it's produced by Michael Keaton and Mark Cuban. So there's going to be some interesting takes with that.
Yeah, that is weird. That's strange.
Yeah. Apple TV Plus on the 28th, Louis Armstrong's Black and Blues documentary. And that's another one I watched the trailer of. And I think that one might have to move to the top of the queue because it is like super interesting. All the interviews they have with Louis Armstrong and just all the different like influences he had on different people. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Video games on the 28th. We got 2 coming out. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Are you still a Call of Duty guy? Or
No.
were you ever?
Not really. A little bit, kind of the World War II games, a little bit, but
Mhm.
I haven't played them in a long time.
And I know a lot of people are into this other title that's coming out, Resident Evil Village. I never got into the Resident Evil
Neither did
franchise,
I.
but
Neither
some
did
people
I.
just love it. All right, Jake, what are you watching or listening to this week?
A whole lot of nothing again. We still have like 3 or 4 episodes of the Wrexham show to finish up. Um,
Oh,
but then we've been rewatching the show Schitt's Creek for like the third time.
mhm.
We have this laundry list of shows to watch. Seriously, we just keep adding shows to it, but we never work on it at all. So that's kind of strange. But we did watch the Top Gun Maverick film last night,
Oh,
and
yeah,
that was fun. I liked it. It was really good.
it's a good movie.
How about you? What are you watching?
Well, one suggestion I'd have for you is if you haven't started watching Atlanta, to watch Atlanta because season 4 is really good, really good. And they are super creative. The producers of how they kind of write things, put it together. It's really good, really good. And it's the final season too, which is kind of sad. Otherwise, I'm getting into Curb Your Enthusiasm season 8, and I'm getting into the actually really, really hilarious seasons, and it is some of the best comedy I probably have ever seen in a TV show. It's right up there with The Office, if you ask me. I mean, it is really good if you haven't seen it.
It's like every episode makes you just incredibly uncomfortable.
Yep, they do a good job with it. They do a
All
very
right.
good job with it. And I'm getting caught up on Billions. That's a
Oh,
really good
I
series.
don't know what that is. I don't think I've heard of that.
It's a Showtime series, and basically, it's a district attorney that's going after a billionaire, and she kind of follow along and see how they. And there's a lot of
Okay.
intertwining,
Yeah.
so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. It's interesting. Um, One that I realized this weekend because I saw that the actor that plays the main character in Cobra Kai and also played the main character in Karate Kid has a I think the technical term for it is a memoir,
Oh.
and I completely realized I have not watched Cobra Kai season 5 yet, so I might
Oh,
have to add that to the list.
just power through the first half of the season. It gets better. It gets better.
Is there a lot of teen
Oh my God. It's
angst, like teen
it's
sexual angst, like the whole way through,
yes.
like in the
eh,
first 4 seasons?
And just stupid scenarios and things like that. But yeah, just power through, get to the last few episodes, and it gets really, really good. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little painful at first.
All right, I might have to do it. I got to do it. It's going to be my goal. It's going to be my
Yep.
goal to get through it this week.
Okay. Report
All
back
right.
next week. Yeah.
Okay. Shall do that. Shall do that. All right. Well, I think that's all we got, Jake, right?
Yep. I think that's what we got this week.
All right. Well, enjoy your viewing and your listening and your playing of games this week, and we'll be back next week with another awesome Shorty episode for you. Until then, bye.
Bye.